Welcome to NFL Trending. I'm Roger, and today we're diving into one of the hottest and most talked about stories in the NFL, the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation and the latest on Shedeur Sanders. Over the past 48 hours, rumors and speculation have been swirling online about Sanders' health after he was seen appearing a bit stiff during warm-ups last week. But now, a Browns insider is stepping forward to shut down the wild speculation and set the record straight once and for all. Let's break down what's really going on, what the team is saying, and what this all means for the Browns moving forward. The noise started earlier this week when fans noticed Shedeur Sanders sitting out a few reps in practice. Some fan-shot videos surfaced online showing the rookie quarterback stretching his back more than usual, and immediately, social media exploded with theories. Some fans claimed he was dealing with a back injury. Others suggested it might be something worse, perhaps even a lingering issue from his college days. Within hours, sports blogs and social media pages were filled with wild rumors about Sanders' health and his availability for the upcoming game. But according to multiple sources within the Browns organization, none of it is true. An insider close to the team spoke exclusively to local reporters, stating that Shedeur Sanders is fine and that any talk of a serious injury is completely overblown. The insider went on to say that Sanders' limited participation in practice was strictly precautionary, part of the team's long-term strategy to manage his workload during a grueling rookie campaign. That message was later echoed by head coach Kevin Stefanski, who addressed the media on Friday morning. Stefanski said, "Shedeur's doing great. We're just being smart with all of our guys, especially at this point in the season. He's a young player, he's handled everything really well, and there's no injury that's holding him back." It's a statement that Browns fans needed to hear, especially after the online storm that suggested otherwise. To understand why this story blew up so quickly, you have to look at the context surrounding Shedeur Sanders and the expectations placed on him. Ever since joining the Browns, Shedeur has been under an intense microscope. Every throw, every movement, every body language cue is analyzed by fans and pundits alike. Part of that comes with being the son of NFL legend Deion Sanders. Another part comes from the fact that Shedeur has been playing incredibly well for a rookie quarterback, showing poise, accuracy, and leadership beyond his years. Through the first stretch of the season, Sanders has posted impressive numbers, throwing for solid yardage, protecting the football, and giving the Browns a new sense of offensive confidence. He's been one of the brightest young stars in the league, and a huge part of why Cleveland has remained competitive in one of the toughest divisions in football. So, when he appeared to be a little tight during warm-ups, it instantly became headline material. But according to the Browns' medical staff and team sources, Sanders' so-called stiffness was nothing more than post-practice soreness, something every NFL player deals with at some point. The team confirmed that Sanders went through his full set of drills later in the week and is expected to start as usual in the upcoming matchup. Now, it's also worth noting that this isn't the first time rumors about Sanders' health has surfaced. Back in training camp, similar whispers circulated after he briefly stepped out of a scrimmage. At that time, the team clarified that he was simply cramping due to the heat. Nothing more, nothing less. These recurring waves of speculation highlight just how much attention Sanders attracts, not only because of his famous last name, but also because he's viewed as the future of the Browns franchise. In the past decade, Cleveland has cycled through quarterbacks like few other teams in the league. From draft busts to free agent experiments, the Browns have long been searching for that steady, franchise-caliber leader under center. And now, with Shedeur Sanders, it finally feels like they've found him. That's exactly why fans are so protective and sensitive to any hint of injury news. They know how much rides on his health and continued development. But despite all the outside noise, Shedeur Sanders himself appears unbothered. Speaking briefly with reporters after practice, Sanders smiled and brushed off the rumors. "Man, I'm good," he said. "It's football. You're always going to feel something. But I'm ready to go. We're locked in for this week." Those few words were enough to calm the fanbase and remind everyone that the young QB is as focused as ever. Teammates have also come to his defense. Browns running back Nick Chubb commented, "Shedeur is a competitor. He's been taking hits, bouncing right back up, and leading this team. People outside don't see the work he puts in every day. He's tough." Defensive end Myles Garrett added, "The kid's got heart. He's learning, he's growing, and he's not afraid of the moment. That's what you want in your quarterback." Those are powerful endorsements from two of the team's biggest stars. As for the fans, while the speculation may have been exaggerated, it does show how passionate the Browns community is. Cleveland supporters have endured decades of ups and downs, from heartbreaking losses to quarterback controversies, and the excitement around Shedeur Sanders represents a fresh start. Every snap, every drive, every touchdown feels meaningful because this time, the future looks bright. The Browns insider, who initially shut down the rumors, also mentioned that the team's sports science department has been carefully monitoring Sanders' recovery routines, including personalized workouts, sleep tracking, and mobility sessions designed to help him handle the NFL grind. That's part of the reason the Browns have managed to keep him healthy so far, even with the physical toll of professional football. And with the season entering its middle stretch, the team is prioritizing player preservation just as much as performance. Heading into this week's matchup, the Browns know they'll need Sanders at his best. The offense has shown flashes of brilliance, especially with Sanders connecting with wide receiver Amari Cooper and tight end David Njoku on key plays. If Sanders continues to progress, the Browns could find themselves firmly in the playoff picture. Analysts around the league are already noting that the chemistry between Sanders and his offensive weapons is growing each week. Former NFL quarterback and ESPN analyst Dan Orlovsky recently said, "Shedeur's pocket presence is ahead of schedule. You can tell he's been well coached. The Browns finally have a young quarterback they can build around." That kind of praise doesn't come easily, especially for a rookie. So where does this all leave us? The short answer, nowhere near panic mode. The Browns insider has made it clear, there's no injury crisis, no lingering issue, and no cause for alarm. Shedeur Sanders is healthy, focused, and preparing for the next challenge. And if his track record so far is any indication, he'll continue to silence the doubters the same way he always has, by showing up and performing on game day. In a league that thrives on drama, rumors, and overreactions, sometimes it takes a calm voice inside the building to remind everyone of the truth. For now, Browns fans can breathe easy. Their young quarterback is just fine. That's the latest from Cleveland. I'm Roger, and this is NFL Trending, your home for breaking NFL stories, player updates, and everything you need to know from around the league. Stay tuned, stay locked in, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more daily NFL coverage.